Hello, hello world. We're here, May 29th, 2025. We're here with our North Central uh, finalists. We had two finalists in this region this year, and Keary Boone, three. That's right, three. I'm sorry, we had three, and so here, Keary Boone in Owensboro, Kentucky. We have Owensboro, Missouri, so I was going to say Missouri, but Owensboro, Kentucky. And Keary Boone, we'll get to meet him. I know a lot of you have heard from Keary Boone and know something about him, but we're going to hear from him himself. And Keary, tell us about something about your family of birds. I understand you and your buddy Jimmy there kind of
That's right.
come together with. You gotta mention Jimmy on this one.
Well, we're brothers. You know, we bought them together. We still got them together.
Nice.
We didn't really know where to get birds at, so the first guy that popped up, we went to his house and he told us we could take our pick out of the kit box for $10 a piece. So I think between us we had $80. So we bought 8 pigeons, and took 3 years before we pulled one out of the air to go in the breed loft. We didn't go out and buy somebody's birds and expect to win. It took 3 years for one bird to get forward.
You built that family yourself.
We built this family.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
We did this.
Nice. And that was back.
Oh God, let's see.
90s.
Well, I think my son was about 4 years old and he's 35 now, so it was roughly close to 30 years ago.
It was 80s. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
80s. Man, I came out a couple of years ago and seen your birds. You weren't here. You couldn't let them out. You were on vacation, and those birds were some of the deepest I've seen. That was I think the 11 bird, a little different. We had a little accident. I think they maybe came down. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I remember them being deep. That's the one thing. Looking forward to it. You're gonna fly here in a little bit. Is there something that you do for prep time? Say, do you lock down in the winter?
Not
Sometimes.
really. I slow down flying.
Okay.
But and I used to lock down in the winter completely. But then you always got these birds that after 3-4 months of lockdown, they don't want to do it no more. So I usually try to fly them out on the weekends during the cold months.
Okay.
Just to keep them,
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, at least. Anything you do specifically that you just know for your family of birds, it works. On the feeding or on the fly time, anything that you just know you have to do with your family.
No.
Just,
There's really, a day or two before the fly, you may, give them a little bit different, but the more you fly them, the better they get. If you can fly them every day for a month, then that 30th day, they're probably going to be the best they can be. The 11 bird kit, I fed them the same thing for 3 months. And, the more they fly, the better they get.
So they're going to do it regardless of what you give them. They're just that type of family.
You tweak it the last 2 or 3 days, but besides that, you just fly.
So when you tweak it, do you give them less of, or you just add a little bit of whether it's millet or some people do
different
that,
grains? Yeah, I don't give
just
millet.
to change it up. You don't do the millet.
No, I just basically just the amount I give them is just smaller. No different. I don't give them any special grains the last 2 or 3 days. I just cut it down. Just cut it down.
Anybody you want to give a shout out to that has helped you along the way, or that got you started with the birds, or help you in any way?
No, man, my brother Jimbo, we done it all.
So Jimbo's the one you want to give a shout out to. That's if you both of you.
If there's a team, we're it. No, we didn't have any help. We had people telling us to Didn't even see them fly, but told us to take our birds and foster with their eggs. You know, so it was rough. All the big names.
You guys are in a big region.
Gates and
top
Boone,
flyers.
nobody knows them. But that's fine. We like it like that.
Well, no, when he told me the spelling of his name, I thought it was Gates.
Yeah, well, what about
Until
the spelling?
he told me Goets. I said, I know,
Goats.
now I know, yeah. And then Boone, no, I'm sorry.
no, the Boone's fine, but what about the Carrie?
Known. You don't think you are, but out there.
Well, we don't.
you
know, we don't. We're not no internet guru.
Yeah.
We stay off of that. We're doing this together because that's what we like to do.
We want everybody to know and see you face to face, because we've heard about both of you, and we want you to know that you're doing some big stuff. You're doing big stuff.
We're staying humble.
Yeah, and I can tell you're a humble person, but we want to thank you. Well, congratulate you for making it to the qualifiers and the finals here. It's not the first time.
No.
And in fact, congratulations on that master flyer.
That's what it's all about.
That's big stuff.
Today is my last fly.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Come on.
for 4 years, this is my last fly right here.
Don't do that.
That's right.
No, so again, congratulations.
Jimmy will,
He's gonna
he
put
set
you
out.
on.
He set out enough and got his wits back, and I got about 4.5 years to retire. So
So you get back.
It's
maybe
all him.
Focus it on him.
yeah, the way I work. This is almost impossible for me to do.
I hear you.
My wife flies my birds more than I do.
Oh, okay, got you.
So
Well, you gotta do what you. Yeah.
I won't get
You gotta
rid
do
of
what's
him.
Right.
He'll take what he wants of them, the same as I do him. And 4 years from now, when I get ready to really get back into it, then I'll go to his house.
Okay.
That's what we do.
Congratulations again, buddy. And look, the qualifiers are receiving an awesome looking coin. And this is
Okay.
you, buddy.
Well, I appreciate
Congratulations again
it. Yes, sir.
on qualifying and master flyer. That's big stuff.
I appreciate what you're doing. It's a big task. There's no way I'd do it.
Well, I'm honored to meet guys like you and Jimmy. And thanks
Right.
again, and
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thanks for what you do. Appreciate it. I'm sure everybody does.